My name's Bill and I'm an alcoholic. Aeternum. Nothing stays good forever, and nothing stays bad forever. I heard this in early recovery, and it changed the way I saw my life, especially my drinking. The human mind has an ingenious way of accepting the unacceptable and of coping with conditions we'd have thought previously impossible. And conversely, the almighty, the wonderful in our lives eventually become mundane and an everyday occurrence. The unacceptable journey that was my drinking eventually became the norm, and each devastating line I crossed, and each line I promised myself I'd never cross again, eventually became normalised. I just moved the goalposts. Coming into recovery is no different. The wonderful bliss of early recovery, the pure magic of staying sober, eventually becomes my reality. Both my drinking and my recovery have something that interweaves them together, and it's Aeternum, which is an early Latin word for perpetuum, which means forever. Because I'll always be an alcoholic, and if I want to stay sober, I have to stay with the programme of AA for the rest of my life, for always. History has shown that if I walk away from the 12 steps, I'm likely to drink. What I've got is a lifelong disease and a lifelong recovery. One I have a choice over, and one I don't. Most of what I've done in my life and most of what I've had eventually lost its shine. The degrading and the unpalatable eventually finds an acceptable place in my journey. This is borne out by evolution, where species that adapt survive. Even sober living can lose its lustre and newness. It can become, like most of my life, grey and unvarnished, even a little boring and inconsequential. And if that happens, like other things in my life, I'll eventually just walk away from AA. I need something to rejuvenate my recovery. I need something to give my sober days a feeling of newness. And that comes from helping others, going to meetings, and from the vital sixth sense, which brings about the icing on the cake of recovery, the fourth dimension. And this is one thing I've never got bored with, and that's never eventually dissatisfied me or disappointed me. Today, words like Aeternum, perpetuum, or forever carry within them my gift of life. And that gift is very simple, and it's to never, ever give up. Bill the Shirt, Bristol.